That's what I'm thinking, dude. Let's just do. But I don't see nothing.
Ep motherfucking 7.
The fuck is
What
up,
is
boys?
good, people? Demo to Heaven Ep 7. Wow, we just got off the fucking Ep 6 pod with our boy Caleb, C-Pick, Dirty
Yep.
30, whatever you want to call him. He has a bunch of monikers.
Pilk nasties. Oh yeah,
Pilk, nasty, bro.
dude.
Hilarious guy.
I feel good. Yeah, dude. Fucking hilarious. Good guests. He's gonna be at the BP, so that's gonna be a good fucking time. So, oh yeah, we'll slowly introduce everybody, and that will be a good fucking time.
Oh, man.
But dude, something else. Our numbers on Spotify, hey, not too shabby.
The numbers on
Not too
Spotify
fucking.
are rising. They're going to
Dude.
the heavens, to the demo to heavens.
Oh, amen. I feel like once I look at those numbers, it kind of goes in my head a little bit. I'm like, dude, we're doing this. We're fucking there already. But please, ladies and gentlemen, share with your friends because we need those numbers to rise.
Share with your friends. We
Um,
got a Patreon coming out. We're going to be on YouTube soon. That's also brand new news.
oh yeah,
So we got shit moving along. And we're
hey fucking
just
man.
look, man. We got to pay the rent with this podcast because this is not fucking jobs are not happening right now. I mean, look, we have jobs, but the economy. If you're really if you're a financial person, you know what's happening. It ain't happening.
Dude,
So we got to
it's
start the
fucking
pod. We
dog
got to be
water.
our own boss. We got to start being douchebag entrepreneurs. We got to start, saying platitudes and quotes and all the nonsensical horse shit that Gary
Alpha
Vaynerchuk
quotes.
says, alpha quotes, Andrew Tate type stuff. We got to become that. So they make money somehow just by speaking.
They're
And
being dumb as shit, and people just believing in them. So why don't you just fucking be dumb and believe in us?
be
I feel
dumb,
like that's just a
believe in
better route.
us. It's a better route or route, depending on which way you want to say it.
That's real,
Um,
dude. Don't even. This is trucker talk.
I
It's
mean, do you
not even
remember
a question.
Sonic Route 44?
It's
What
Route
about that one?
44. It's Route
No,
44.
I
All
never
right.
said route in my life, Jack.
Yeah, well, that's because you've always been wrong your whole life. But listen, that's neither here nor
Route,
there.
no, dude. Fuck that. Hold on.
No,
Route
no.
44 Cherry Limeade. I would say that growing up. Are you
You know what?
telling me now it's route?
I've been saying route. You're the one that said route.
My bad. I meant the other way around.
See,
Totally
you
my
even
brain.
said it. You know, like just default human, like your default mode said route. That's the truth, brother.
I always
It's
said
the
Route
root of it all.
44. Well, root is ROOT, Jack. Don't you know?
Yeah, but just like you can say tier or tear, it's like it's spelled the same. That doesn't mean it's pronounced the same. And vice versa, like root and then root.
Right,
Look,
but tier and tear doesn't
English.
have root like ROOT. Like tier is also not spelled TEER. Tier is also spelled TIER. How about that one?
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be that same.
You know what?
Um, look, no one gives it. No one
Is it
came to
also
fucking.
tomato
This
tomato
isn't an
type of
English
thing?
podcast. Yes,
Well, we do
but
speak
dude, it's
English.
not tomato. It's not
I don't know.
tomato.
You don't know that.
Tomato is.
I've heard some
Someone
people say
just
that.
like I guarantee you, it was someone like me, and has broken bad English and was like, "Oh, you never heard of tomato, dude?" No one says tomato. No one says tomato. But dude, I'm past this. I was trying to fucking. God damn it!
I
You
liked
you
it.
broke up my train of thought,
No, it
dude.
was good, Banta.
Alpha man, Banta. Listen, but what I was trying to get to was because you had mentioned alpha quotes. Have you ever seen those There's this thing, bro, where you can like pay people or people pay to basically go through alpha training. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this?
I'm not familiar with such. Is that Andrew Tate or is that another guy?
No, it's someone else. It's like dude. You have to look it up. I don't know if we could bring it up on the pod, but people can pay to unbeta themselves. Think about that.
How much do they have to pay?
It's like, oh, dude. I was watching a vid. I didn't quite get all the details. I think it's like 10,000. It's not cheap.
God damn.
And then yeah, people are like, yeah, I just fucking wasted money. No, like they're like they just waterboarded me and fucking called me names and made me wake up early and do a fucking stupid diet routine.
Alpha
Um,
Boot Camp? Is that what it is?
yes, bro, that's what it is, dude.
That's
These
fucking
things are
awesome.
great, and yeah, dude, what the fuck? That's what I'm telling you, bro. People are gullible.
Eighteen
Watch you.
thousand dollars.
We should start a camp. Oh, well, let me pause that. We should start a boot camp and where we train people to be funny. What do you think about this?
Yikes! I don't know, dude. I'm bad at it myself.
That is true. All right. Um, but yeah, so I'm surprised you haven't heard of this. There's like these boot camps people pay.
What do you think? I'm looking it up, man. Like I'm trying to
I
unbeta
mean,
myself.
dude, you could take a couple of classes. Can't lie to you.
If you're dumb enough to pay thousands of dollars to some bro, I mean, it's just con artists. At the end of the day, that's all you're doing, just conning people out of their money. Really, no matter what it is. Like,
Yeah. But
yeah,
to be fair, dog, like who in the right mind would pay for that? Like you're right. Like it is a con artist, but at the end of the day, it's like survival of the fittest. The fuck are you doing?
it's bro. Look, it's a good point. I don't know anyone who would do. I don't know anyone who would have that money just to spend, and I don't see how the fuck it would work. Because at the end of the day, dude, if you're a baiter, just be a baiter. You're fine.
You don't
Uh,
think you can change your ways?
you could work out. Maybe you could eat healthier and do some push up, get some sun. Stop playing Dungeons and Dragons and World of Warcraft your whole life.
Whoa,
But you
dude, hold on now. Hold
stop
on
watching
now.
anime.
No,
Yo,
hold on
stop.
now. Hold on.
Yo, if you're listening right now and you're a baiter, stop watching anime. It'll change your life.
Dude, these are some fighting words.
Stop
First off,
watching anime, bro. Anime's for the
well,
baiter of baiters.
okay, but hold on, let me tell you this. So you're telling me the
I
one
bet you on
okay.
Alpha Boot Camp they tell them no anime.
Yeah, okay, but I'm not gonna pay to hear that advice. And
Well, you probably
fucking
should.
no, no, sir. No, dude, dude, they're just con artists. You even said it yourself. No, what I'm trying to say is, even in the amongst the betas, there are alphas. There's like alphas and all kinds of. You know
There's
what?
the
Who
highest
cares,
alpha beta.
dude? There's the beta.
So
What is
what
that
is a
called?
beta?
I fucking look in the mirror, find out, dude. All right, my bad. My bad.
No, that's good. We're keeping that in. But no, seriously, what sort of I don't get it. Like what
I,
makes it
I don't
you
understand
know
either. To me, it's just like be your own man. That's really what it comes down to. Um,
okay. Have
and
morals, have standards. These people don't have that. They eat
yeah,
chicken nuggies and dino nuggets and shit like that, and they're kind of
yeah. I mean,
flappy. Maybe they got tits. Maybe they have neck beards,
sick beards.
glasses. I got glasses. I mean, look, I've had some tits in my life too. Can't lie to you. Let me think. I don't know. It's an interesting. I think it's just a mentality, isn't it? Like you
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
just what
that
I view it as.
you just believe it as fuck everyone and
I don't even think it's necessarily like a fuck everyone kind of
yeah,
mentality.
I don't think it's that either.
But it's weird, or not weird, but when we had brought up the topic or how to be alpha, you had instantly gone to like working out, fucking eating better. So your idea of an alpha is like just take care of yourself. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
kind of
feeling
confused
better
there.
about yourself, I guess, right? Like, I feel like maybe the beta people they have a poor self image.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. To
I guess
me,
that
it's
makes
more of
sense.
like to me, it's more of just I don't know. Fucking is
I've
it,
never been one, dude, so I have no idea.
dude? Same here. I've been a bitch my whole life. Like, is it more of
What? Would you say you've been a bitch your whole life?
yeah? Well, is it more like because me? Look, this is gonna sound gay as hell.
All right,
I've
so it
always
says
seen
here,
myself. Oh, my
real
bad.
quick, real quick.
You
In
saved
a
me.
negative context, being called a beta implies someone who is seen as weak, submissive, or less assertive. Often compared to an alpha male, it's a derogatory term used in some communities particularly with the manosphere, which we got to get into, dude.
Manosphere,
We're
yo.
strong men, dude. We're fucking, dude. We dip Copenhagen. To describe men who are perceived as lacking traditional
IT.
masculine traits or who are not assertive.
RG.
Weak, submissive, or less assertive. See, but then you start blurring the lines of like, there's plenty of guys who just beat the fuck out of women. So like,
What?
like obviously like those guys who are considered like maybe around the manosphere, like an alpha guy, that's weak as fuck. You're just a domestic violence guy, although you fit all the traits of being traditional masculine. I
Oh,
mean,
like
because back in the day, traditional
assertive,
masculinity, yeah, they beat the fuck out of their
asserting your
wives.
fucking fist against her head. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Fucking, that makes sense. No, well, I don't know. I think there's also a lot of like, fucking people have evolved to be on these kinds of things because I feel like it's definitely simple when you look at animals and you like look at wolves. So there's only like usually when you look at animals, there's only like one alpha in a whole pack, and like he's usually the biggest in stature, and then he definitely like he makes like the decisions and shit. So it's just like that. But when it comes to like humans, there's just like we all live like in big cities or whatever. It's just a weird thing, and everyone's like so weird. Like it's weird. Like we got fucking I don't know. I could just be going off of like a weird tangent, but yeah, to me, an alpha is just someone who just to me like it's just you just do your own fucking thing. I know
That's more of
the
a sigma
descriptions
male,
like
actually.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I've always viewed myself as like kind of like a loner. Um,
Okay.
yeah, no, that yeah, without a doubt.
I'm just joking.
Like
No,
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying
I
like that.
agree because we would all hang out, right? And then there'd be points and times where I'm just like, you know what, low key, I don't want to hang out with everybody. I would just do my
Dang,
own thing.
dude. Well, that's just.
And it's
Do you think that was
that's
just
not
being like, I
depression.
need some alone? Okay, my bad.
That's
All right,
okay. No, no. Well,
I was gonna stop myself.
no. Well, I don't think it was depression. It was just like low key. I'm just like, I just wanted some alone time. And as an adult now, I definitely appreciate that more. And but it's weird now because now I'm high T alpha, 100%, because I have a family that I have to
Sick.
protect.
Yes.
Um, but like but also I see them like as an extension of myself, so it doesn't feel like I'm running a pack. It just feels like this is just a part of me at this point in time. But maybe that's what it means to be alpha. Like it doesn't even feel like I'm alpha. Like I'm beyond that. You ever thought about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I have thought about that. I think it's just kind of the terms and the labels are just not.
It's
At
just so
least I
gay.
think of
All
it.
of it's
I'm just
gay.
above it, because
Just above it.
I'm just above all of it. Like I look growing up, and then even in nowadays, bro. As long as you just enjoy life and have a good time, you know what I'm saying? God, family, football type situation.
Oh, hey,
There's no
can't get
such
any
thing
better,
as alpha and beta, bro. It's just about being a fucking good person, and that's just
dude.
what I
It's all
believe.
about.
You know,
Mm, hey man,
and God bless.
God bless. It's all about
Damn, I would have
family,
heaven.
America. Sorry, it's all about football. God damn it. All right. So it's all about. I'm trying to word this the right way. Okay, so it's all about family, America, and guns.
Right.
Fags, if you want to be. That's what I see it as.
That's
Fuck.
what
I
I
was trying
see
to
it
put
as too.
football in there too, but it just didn't work. Capital F. Um,
Capital F.
dude, but yeah, paying that much is outrageous to unbeta yourself.
It's an unbelievable type of thing to be conned in. And look, there's been plenty of fucking suckers every day they get conned into like, like back in the 90s, there was a thing called Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate was a religious cult led by this fella, I forget his name. But they have the not introduction video, but like initiation video on YouTube. Heaven's Gate was a thing where these people were in a cult, and I forget where it was, but they ended up all committing suicide with bags over their head because they believed like some sort of whatever it's called. The coming of Jesus was going to happen in the next whatever month. It was
2047.
pretty insane. Like it was so fucking stupid. Like how can and this happened again with the Branch Davidians back in Waco, where the SWAT
Oh,
team, the DEA had to
yo,
shut down.
are you like? Do you know that whole situation?
Not I watched maybe a few videos about it, but I know that they were heavily armed, and
Oh yeah.
fucking the big boys had to come in and start swooping in, start shooting women and shit. Very
Oh
very fucked up.
Jesus. Well, there's like the thing I've heard about that whole situation is like there's like it's weird because it's like people are like, nah, they were just a cult. But then like when you ask somebody, and they, dude, these are the type of people that try to unbeta themselves, and they definitely would have got caught up in the cult. They're
For
like, no,
sure.
you don't understand. They were framed. Uh, it's like, dude, you would have got. You would have fucking. You would have been. Uh, you would have been test subject A, dude. You would have for sure been in the cult. And so yeah, that's just what's so weird about it. It's just like, well, were they really framed? I mean,
So
I
wait,
don't like to call people just straight up liars or anything.
what's the I guess the rationalization for like the framing? You know?
Uh, See, that's the thing I don't understand. They were like, I guess they were trying to shelter somebody who was being followed by the law, but they knew this person was a good guy. But like this guy, like why would the SWAT get involved? Like people were trying to say like, oh, they were after a specific guy, and or this someone knew information, and they were just like surrender or whatever. And dude, I don't know. Have you never heard that conversation though? Have you never heard that side of the story?
So it says here that I have not. I have not heard like, oh yo, they were framed and shit like that. But it says here
Yeah.
that the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, per Wikipedia, attempted to execute a search warrant relating to alleged sexual abuse charges and illegal weapons violation. I know that they were packing heat, but there was
Yeah.
okay. So these sexual abuse charges, I'm assuming, was against David Koresh, which was the leader of the Branch Davidians.
Mhm.
So I guess that would kind of make sense because Davidians is spelled David, Davidians,
Mm. Yeah.
because he was a fucking cult leader, So
Sick.
I don't know if you've ever
That
seen,
is alpha, by the way.
bro. He's just one of those fucking manosphere guys, just in the boot camp. Like he's leading the boot camp.
Oh, dude, can you imagine joining a cult and the guy's like, dude, this is all just nonsense, dude. All right, so continue. I apologize.
No, no worries, dude. I think this whole actual real life experience with the Branch Davidians, our boys, Tenacious D, they created an episode called Jesus Ranch. It's about a Jesus cult that grew a huge fucking potato, and they used their. Did you ever watch
No.
that?
No, dude.
All right.
It sounds a little familiar. Break it down.
Whoever's listening, look up Tenacious D HBO special, and it's like maybe 30
Do
minutes
yourself
in.
a favor.
Do yourself a favor. And Jack Black and Kyle Gass, they go off to go play like some sort of show, and their car breaks down because the I didn't realize this and whenever I was younger, whenever I watched it, but the car breaks down because the windshield wiper broke. And so they're like, fuck, man, we can't be using this car.
That's highly illegal.
So they're like, it's done. So they keep walking. They're in the desert. And then they find this ranch called Jesus Ranch. And the leader, his name is Ligagui. Classic name. Ligagui, dude. And so from there, they're like, what the fuck is this? This is a fucking cult. And then the cops show up to raid the place. And so the cops start doing like some sort of like, what's it called? Torture. And the torture is they start playing loud rock music. Well, Tenacious D is like, we'll fight their rock with our rock. And they just start playing. And then they beat the cops. It's this dumbest thing of all time. It's fucking hilarious. The funniest thing ever.
Tenacious D was so dumb. Like it's literally perfect growing up watching it like in middle school or something, late elementary. It's fucking great.
Dude.
It's
so stupid, but so funny.
For sure. Like it's something that I remembered from the movie Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny was the fact that uh, sorry, I had to get that out of the way because you would think it's Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
And the
No,
pick, yeah, yeah, it's
it's
in.
in the Pick of Destiny. But it's something that I would always think of is like whenever they reveal what the new name of the band was going to be after Kyle Gass gets exposed. Great scene, by the way, up there with the fucking drainage. Um, from fucking There Will Be Blood. And dude, that flashback is fucking hilarious. But no, okay, so Jack Black is like he's found like newfound hope. He's like, dude, Cal, relax. You don't have to move back with your parents, dude. We're gonna start a band. He's like, dude, what's the band's name? And then fucking Jack Black pulls out an ass cheek. It's like, I've had this birthmark since I was born. And like it's like no shit, that's how birthmarks work. But it's just a little thing to make me think like, dude, this is fucking hilarious. And he's and then Kyle Gass is like so it says Tanakh on Jack Black's ass cheek. And he's like, this is the name of our fucking band. And then Kyle Gass was like, dude, I got ass mark too. Like it's a fucking disease. It's just the little things that they said. It's fucking
Just
hilarious.
saying ass mark. I've
got-
had ass mark too.
It's almost like saying I have autism too. Like the way he said it was hilarious. And
I think people still don't understand the brilliance of that movie, man. It's so
No, they
fucking
don't.
funny.
fucking didn't make back its money. It's a fucking shame.
It was
America-
a bomb in the fucking cinemas, but I'll tell you what, dude, it fucking made it's a little piece of my heart. You know what I mean?
It's definitely a
Hilarious
cult
film.
classic.
Cult, oh,
Definitely.
yo,
Hey,
cult
way to bring it
classic,
back.
huh? Way to bring it back. Wow, hell of a movie. I would say I do recommend it. It's fucking funny as fuck. Whenever you get
Would you
older,
recommend
at
it
least.
sober?
For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
watched. I mean, the only times I've seen it is sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen. I mean, on weed, I guess it would be on weed.
On
What
the
fuck?
weed,
on the
on the
weed.
pod, dude. You need to unbeta yourself. Get a grip, dude.
On the pod, I bet it would be fucking hilarious. Yeah, I've never seen it high. I bet you would be a fucking weird to watch, though. You know what I mean?
You know what's something that I couldn't like. The reason why I asked like, okay, sober or whatever, is because like I don't know if you remember this one movie. It had Mac Miller and another dumb movie. That's why I'm bringing it up. But it had Mac Miller and Snoop Dogg, and it's like they go to high school and they're just like fucking, they just sell drugs or whatever. Or I didn't watch the film, but like in the beginning of the movie, they're like, dude, you have to watch this movie. It's like a joint talking to you. It's like, you have to watch this movie. Hi, it's just you have to, and it's just like if you have to watch it, like a film. I won't say like music because I kind of agree with that. Not the weed, but like drinking or whatever. Then does that just by default make it a bad film? Like I can't watch this sober.
I think, yeah, totally. I think any sort of weed movie is bad. Like if it's
Yeah.
like a 420, like bro, this
Like
movie's about weed.
Bud's
Typically
house.
shit about Bud's House, Mama's Foot. Remember that one?
Oh, dude, that one was the worst of the worst.
The best of all time, dude. Mama's Foot. Yeah. Bud's House is insane. I remember watching that with
See,
y'all.
that was yeah. hmm
That's whenever Netflix had
Dude, Netflix used to be so good.
they used
Like,
to have
their own
some of
movies.
the worst movies of all time. And they were fun to watch, like amazing to
They were a
watch, just because they
blast.
were so bad.
Like Rubber.
Oh man.
I don't know if that was a Netflix only.
I'm so surprised that we haven't brought up Rubber on this pod.
Yeah. Dude, for sure. But Netflix itself did used to have good movies, like self-made Netflix studio movies, and they were actually good. Some of them were definitely like Mama's Foot.
I don't quite remember that. I can't lie. I just remember the bad films on it. That's why it was entertaining.
No, there. Yeah, I hear you. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Like, I know I'm saying like they used to have good films and whatever. I can't name any. Like they never fucking stuck with me for life. Like it wasn't Goodfellas. But for sure, like they did have good films. I remember watching it and being like, damn, this for it being a Netflix film, it's a good film. Um,
Do you
but
remember
yeah, dude,
Teeth?
Rubber.
Okay, hold on, wait. Let's talk about Rubber real quick. So Rubber,
Yeah, for sure.
according to Wikipedia, is a 2010 English language French independent horror comedy film. Excuse me,
Makes sense.
directed by Quentin Dupieux, some fucking beta ass name. The
Some
film,
beta fucking Quentin Tarantino.
the film is about a tire that comes to life and uses psychokinetic powers to kill people. It's the dumbest fucking thing
This is
of all
some
time.
fucking Tenacious D shit. That's telekinesis, Kyle.
Dude, this film is so stupid. If I do recommend to watch it. I remember at a point in time thinking how brilliant it was. Actually,
Like you didn't, do. There's no
I
way you
swear
thought
to
it was
God, dude.
brilliant.
I swear to God, I was watching it, being like, "This is genius.
Dude,
This
you
is
must
the
have been high.
greatest film."
It must have been right after that fucking Mac Miller fucking Snoop Dogg film. There's no way you thought this was great.
Because I think there's a point in this movie where it's a bunch of people watching Rubber. Like, there's a bunch of people
Yeah.
like, do you know what I'm talking about? I can't explain it well.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, wasn't he like kind of like a science experiment or something? Like, someone was keeping tabs on him the whole time. I
Yeah,
think.
so it says throughout the movie, this group of people witness the narrative and display different reactions to what they're seeing. It's a strange movie. So, like, the audience starts looking through binoculars into the distance, waiting for the film to
Oh,
start.
that's what. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
That's why I thought I was like, "Yo, dog, this is fucking 4D chess."
But that
It's an
doesn't make it a
insane.
great film all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes it brilliant. You're right.
No, dude.
One of the best. Dude.
You can't just be a bad film and then be like, oh, by the way, we know we're a bad film, and then be like, they've done it. They fucking done it.
They've done it.
Like, that's not how
They broke
it
the
works.
fourth wall. It's so
Yeah,
good, dude. Rubber. Wish I could buy it.
You remember that one time we had a friend try to buy a pack of rubbers, and for some reason, the fucking store clerk was giving him fucking shit. Do you remember this?
I do remember, and we were 14, maybe. No, yeah,
Yeah, we were young.
13.
No. We were like 12 or 13 because this friend we're talking about didn't move to our school until at least 7th grade or 8th grade. So we were like 12 to 13 because it was right before high school. We started high school at 14. But yeah, we were at a convenience store. I don't know what we were doing. We used to walk a lot. Now that I
Yeah.
remember, we used to walk everywhere, man. Like thinking about it now, and I'll ask you this later. Well, I'll get onto this later. But we were at a convenience store late at night, and for some reason, our friend, not for some reason, I'm assuming it's for the sex, but he wanted to buy some condoms, some rubbers.
DB.
Hey, ODB. And for some reason, the clerk, who was, what was he? What if you had to guess what
I
he
wasn't
was?
there. I don't know. I wasn't there. No.
The way that they had explained it, because I don't think I was there either. The way that they had explained it was he was Middle Eastern of some sort, somewhere over there, somewhere over there. And they were like, and so he had tried to buy a pack of condoms, and for some reason they were behind the counter. And he was like, "Excuse me, can I please buy a pack of whatever?" And then for some reason, I don't know if this guy was some big jokester, was fucking just got done watching Kill Tony or something. But he like instead of getting him like actual rubber, like this guy hands him a fucking grocery bag, like a plastic bag. He's like, "Oh, here do you go." Oh fuck, that was rude. Edit, mark it, mark it.
No, dude, we're keeping that in.
Fuck, my bad. I apologize.
Our friend
anyways,
was of the African American descent. DB was trying to buy the condom. He
yes.
pulls up to this Middle Eastern fella. I'm assuming. I wasn't there. And the Middle Eastern guy thought it was funny to bust out like a fucking grocery bag to be like, "Here."
Oh,
Yeah.
by this. I don't know if he was trying to be a dickhead or if he was just trying to be funny.
Because there's no
But-
age limit on condoms, right?
I'm sorry, say that again.
There's no age limit on, the rubbers.
No. Yeah, there's no age minimum. But maybe a fucking, I don't think, it's not a limit.
My bad. Yeah, there's no
well,
age to
well,
like.
yeah. You don't
There's no
have to be
condom
21.
age.
It's not like cigarettes or beer or anything.
This guy,
Yeah,
from what I heard, didn't let him buy them.
yeah, and that's why I think he was just being a fuck ass. Because if he was just trying to be funny, he would be like, "Ha, just kidding, dude." Anyways, so when the guy had give him the plastic bag, DB was like, "God damn, I know I'm black, but I ain't this fucking big." Which, by the way, fucking hilarious line.
DV,
Fucking
dude.
dude, we need to get him on the pod.
I hope he's
Well,
well. I
fucking,
don't know what he's up to.
I know he had a kid. He posted that on Instagram.
I'm gonna look him up right now, dude. See what he's up to.
Check out old DB. See what he's up
Oh,
to.
he's on SoundCloud. Let's go.
Oh, what is he? DB12?
Oh fuck, dude. No bullshit. Yo, he died.
No, stop.
I swear to God.
Send me screenshots, dude. How do you? Are you sure it's him?
Yeah. Illinois. Dude, he died
He
at
was in St. Louis.
23.
Yo,
No, this is him in the
this,
photo for sure.
ladies and gentlemen, live.
Ladies and gentlemen, dude, we got to make an
Dude, that is
announcement.
crazy. What the
Oh
fuck?
my God. I'll send you the actual the link
So where
to
are you
it.
looking?
It's an obituary website. There's plenty of them, by the way, like that I'm looking at. I'll send you a couple links. Dude, our boy DB has passed away.
I know he had a kid before he passed. I want to say
No, he's
around
holding.
the.
So he had another kid. He's holding both of them because like
Oh,
there's
shit.
a discrepancy in the. They're by different people. Oh my
Oh.
God, bro!
Okay, so
Yikes! Yikes!
did it say how he had
yikes.
passed? Like, was he?
He got shot. He got shot.
Oh shit!
It says gun violence. I mean, what are you gonna do, dude? Come on, bro.
We gotta put a stop to gun violence.
Jesus Christ.
What? Okay, fuck. You're right.
National
Our
Gun
good
Violence
friend,
Memorial. Oh my God, bro!
dude, that is crazy. Sorry,
Are
sorry,
you
fans. We're just
fucking serious
fucking
right now?
besides ourselves. Like just talking about. Yeah. So we grew up. Not really grew up with this.
No, but we spent a lot of time with this guy for that
Yeah.
one school year.
Oh, for
It was
sure.
kind
It
of
was
strange
like,
because he, I don't know how to explain it. Like there was definitely different sectors of this middle school that we went to, and we had our own group, and we're still friends with those people from that, like lifelong friends.
we
And
were
there's
friends
another
with.
sector.
Yeah.
Well, there was another sector that was racially divided. There was different. There's obviously every single race sat with each other. It's just how it happened. Look, guys, I'm not trying to be racist. We
Yeah,
weren't like
there
that.
was nothing malicious behind it. It's just some of these people went to like different. So this is middle school. So I'm sure some of these people met in elementary school, just like I met. That's how I became friends with one of our friends. I remember him from elementary school, and I was like, "Yo, let me sit with y'all." Middle school is weird, whatever. And it's just kind of how it happens. It's not like there was some kind of big beef or some shit. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
It's just how it happened. And DB was African American, right? And the African American kids, he didn't sit with them. He sat with us. So
Sick, by the way.
our whole group is mixed with Hispanic and white. We just were skateboarding kids and had a good
Yeah.
time. Had some good goofs. Liked some music and he sat with us and we're like, "Fuck yeah, bro! What up?" And
Also, Big E sat with us, which was an odd one too.
Biggie,
'Cause-
Biggie, who's Biggie?
The one that fucking knocked,
Are you talking about 505?
knocked some
Biggie?
sense. 505.
Uh,
Like, are you talking about? Is that the LBs?
a lock on the fridge, Biggie?
Oh, son, we gonna have to mark this. The fuck you mean a lock on the fridge?
He was.
No,
he
no,
was
hold on,
big.
hold on. Oh no, not that guy. That's huge E. I'm talking Big E. He was Big E missing a part of his
Wait, hold on.
PT.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Yes.
Yeah.
The
EV.
context behind the lock on the fridge was there was a guy that we grew up with, and
Lock on the fridge.
The story
Oh
was
no,
the story was that we
oh
used to
god,
like play football together. He was a big fucking dude, like, probably like for pushing 400 pounds in middle school,
that it was
and
outrageous.
it was insane. It was and he had the head the size of a pea, and his body was the size of a fucking beluga dog. It was
It was like
fucking
the
tremendous.
Mexican Dave Blunts. Just think of it that way.
So there was a story that I don't know where I heard it from. I don't know if I heard from him, someone else, but at night his parents would put a lock on the fridge because they didn't
That's
want him
not
eating
true.
all the motherfucking all the
That's
turkey meat and
not
shit.
true.
I heard it,
If it,
dog. I don't know if it's true or not. That's just what I heard.
I know for a fact that's not true because if they would have actually put the lock on the fridge, he wouldn't have ever got that big.
Yo, just real quick, should I put that link in the chat
What link?
about DB? Should I drop that
No,
knowledge right now, or should I wait till the cast releases?
no. Oh, you talking about in the GC?
In the group chat, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Let them know this is fucking crazy.
Dude, this is terrible.
They probably won't see it till the morning because we're all fucking blue collars. But
I mean, it is. I see. To me, 10:30 is like, all right, I'm going to sleep. But they do go to sleep pretty early.
nah, definitely H Town goes to sleep early. He puts yeah, he goes to bed early. I know that for sure. Because
Yo, nuts, dude! I can't believe that.
no, that is
I mean,
insane.
I guess I can. I don't know. That's tough. Just because he was such a nice. He was fucking. He definitely was from around the rough edges of the neighborhood, but he was so cool.
Yeah, him and I remember there was this one time. It was like during Christmas, and I don't like usually like doing shit like this, but we were. It was me, DB, and TD. Right? You understand me? You picking up what I'm putting down?
TD, me, DB. Who's TD?
We used to stay at his place uh,
Oh yeah. TD,
over the
TD.
summer.
Yeah, got it.
Yes. So we were all like, I know for a fact it was Christmas time because like there was nothing but like Christmas shit up, like blow
Yeah,
ups and
I
whatnot.
remember this. I didn't attend with y'all.
So yeah, so we, I don't even know should I be exposing myself, but
Fuck it, dude.
yeah, fuck it, dude. So we were walking around one time, and these two hoodlums that I was fucking hanging out with, they were wild, dude. Me personally, I don't like doing shit like this. But fucking, anyways, one day we were just walking. It was like nighttime. Fucking, it was cold as shit, and fucking one of them brings up like, "Yo, y'all want to like fucking just tear down this person's like uh Christmas stuff?" I was like, I, I was like, "Oh, why would we do that?" Fucking. And then the other one was like, "Dude, of course. What else would we do?" And I was just like, "Fuck." So I participated, and then fucking, dude, it was. If you ever been in a situation like that, you feel like you are running so fucking slow, and you take two steps and you're out of breath. Like it's like, oh, it's wild. But yeah, so there was definitely some wild to him, DB. I mean, that's not even that crazy, but just like something like that. And then there was also like he was a good kid because I used to be at his house all the time. I met his mom. She was a good person too. Um, yeah, it's just fucking wild to think that he's gone.
That's crazy. You met his mom?
Yeah, he lived down the street from me. You don't remember this?
No, I don't remember his house or anything. I thought he lived with in those in those apartment complexes. I forgot what they're called.
No, dude. I went over to his house several times. Um, yeah, I went over to his house. Taylor's been there too. Oh fuck. Sorry, I'm gonna say that again. Mark it.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's fine.
All
It's
right.
fine.
So someone's been
um,
there too, and I remember that he knows where he lives because that's where, and we can actually ask the fellow when he gets his on the show about this. Uh, Taylor, fuck, let me just use pronouns, but or whatever. True had fought Big E. My bad. True had fought Big E at DB's house, and
Oh,
that
he fought him
was their
at DB's
fifth fight.
house.
Yeah.
Wait, did DB live across from the middle school, or that
No,
was
okay.
AA?
So you across from middle school? That was actually
That was
you're talking about.
BC.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say that's actually BC.
All right, we're using a lot of fucking. That was Domo.
Domo. There you go. That works. Domo.
D
Um,
branch, bro.
what up? What
There's a
up?
whole story about this guy.
I can't.
All right, we got to
end it
end
up
this
one time.
cast soon, but I'll. This is the last story that I'll say about this guy that we're talking about.
Fuck. Wait, hold on. No, fuck. You're right. You're right. I was gonna say Taylor did fight. Fuck. True had fought this guy at that place, but sorry. Go ahead. You can probably edit all that out. There was no need for me to say that.
Very good, dude. Jesus Christ, the autism. You know what I mean? But here's the thing, dude. Me and my friend H Town were in, I guess, this class, this weird period where we were just all on like laptops and computers. I don't know. I can't remember specifically, but like I remember that doesn't really matter. We were sitting by this guy. Let's just call him Domo.
At this point, were we like friends with him?
We were never really friends with him. You know what I mean?
Well, there was a point in time where he like sat with us at lunch, and we would like hang out, not outside of school, but definitely like during the school day.
I guess
he would
he
sit with
was because
us.
he was sitting with me in H Town.
Okay, yeah.
And so I don't know why, but this guy decides to leave his phone amongst me and my friend H Town, and we're little devils. And his phone was unlocked, or he didn't have a PIN code or whatever. So we pick up his phone and we start looking through his fucking internet history. And little did we know, old Domo, he liked two gay men on a motorcycle fucking having sex. And so we figured it. We were like, "Oh God, to put it down." And then so we were like, "Okay,
he's coming back. He's coming back."
We have to make believe like we didn't see this, because this is definitely a lot. This is not coming out.
Dude.
Like it never came out. No one ever said anything about it. But he was definitely of the gay persuasion.
Are you sure y'all didn't see things wrong?
No, we didn't imagine fucking. We didn't imagine gay porn on his phone. I was right
Are
there.
you sure?
And we both saw it for our own eyes, and we just made believe and just turned the other head. We didn't want it because this kid was I didn't want to make his life hell. You know, that's not what I do.
He was already gay as it is.
You know what? Looking back in hindsight, you can kind of tell.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
now that
you can kind of tell. I don't think he's ever came out though.
I feel like I was able to tell back then. Oh no, I think probably like eighth grade. Yeah.
But definitely looking
back at it. Yeah, and then like whenever he would hang out with like females, like he'd never really hit on them, and he'd always talk kind of a certain way.
Who talk like
you know what I mean? Yes. Which, hey, nothing wrong with it. Hey, dude, to each their own. But I guess is it our fault for not picking it up?
For not picking one up that he was gay.
Yeah.
I could kind of tell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, this guy's kind
of. Yeah, me too.
Dude, but then again, this is so crazy that oh fuck, Mark, that DB's. This is so crazy that DB died, dude. Yikes.
Yeah, that's honestly wild. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I did not. Oh, there it is, dude. Damn.
Oh, did you just see the link?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No, it really puts out a lot of information.
And it says, dude, that's so crazy. I didn't know they made websites for this.
Yeah, well, they just have like general obituary websites.
Dude, I can't believe I'm not in any of the photos. No, I'm just kidding. That's a fucking stupid thing to say. Um,
I didn't hear you. I can't lie.
you're good.
Do you think if
Damn,
me,
that's
you,
fucking
and
crazy.
DB linked up like before he passed, that it would have been like, "Yo, bro, what's fucking like, what's up, man?" Or do you
No,
think it
but
would have been
just
like,
like,
"Nah"?
oh, do you think we would have hit it like off? Like it would have been like old times?
Right.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Because he was, I want to say he was kind of into similar stuff when he was up there prior. Um, based off of like what he told me about, you know, back home. Because like I said, I used to go to his house. We used to just fucking hang out like a lot. So he told me about stories about when he was back at the place where he was at, and yeah, he definitely wasn't like. I kind of like when you had said he had passed, I'd kind of suspected like, or yeah, suspected that that's what it was, um, but yeah, I think we would still be able to hit it off because like I don't think he'd be like, nah, like what I'm saying, like y'all just y'all
No,
don't
I don't
rap. I
fuck
don't
with
know.
y'all fucking white
Yeah,
motherfucker, you
yeah, no, I don't see that.
know.
I don't see that.
Childhood friends, dude, forever, man. God bless them.
God
Take
bless,
care.
dude. What is this going to be called?
Yikes.
RIP DB?
I named it Pour It Out, but or if you want to name it something else, I mean, it could be actually RIPDB is probably a better name.
You said pour it out.
Yeah, Pour It Out, dude.
What the fuck, man?
You have to pour it
Yeah,
out
dude,
for
that's
fucking
fucking
DB, bro.
yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Demo to heaven, dude.
Demo to
Yikes.
heaven. We just
Um,
you want to end it here because I kind of gotta go
yeah,
to
we
bed.
we gotta end it. We'll put out an outro song for DB, and you'll fucking hear it. Yo, DB, rest in peace, dude. Shout out.
Rest in peace.
All right.